Krypton may have yet to hit the airwaves, but the series already has a narrative blueprint that could lead to at least 7 years' worth of story for the show. The upcoming sci-fi series, developed by David S. Goyer and Damian Kindler, focuses on Superman's home planet long before it was obliterated, which is really just as much as we know about that famed world. The Man of Steel's grandfather, Seg-El Cameron Cuff, takes center stage as he attempts to save the reputation of his family, the House of El, after they were ostracized and shamed. It also touches on the subject of Kal-El's fate by introducing DC hero Adam Strange through time travel. Speaking of the 2018 TCAs via Sci-Fi, folks behind the new series such as showrunner Cameron Welsh, executive producers Goyer and Jeff Johns, plus lead star Cuff, teased about what we can expect from Krypton. Apparently, the series already has roughly a 7 to 8 year plan. This is an untold story and time travel is involved. History could be changed and what happens in this story can be very different from the backstory people know, Goyer added. Sci-Fi Krypton teaser. Krypton producer has 7 to 8 year plan for the series. Welsh said Krypton is detached from the rest of the main DC franchise, and it being an untold story and fertile ground gives the show creative liberties to carve their own narrative without being shackled to what has already been established before. In fact, it's even possible that they introduce their own doomsday, hopefully one that is more menacing and useful than the huge CGI monster we have seen in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Although speculation suggests we haven't seen the real version yet, and the iteration that the Zack Snyder film had was inorganically made by Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg. Of course, whatever grand plan that Goyer, Welsh, and Johns have for Krypton won't matter if its pilot is poorly received. How many times have we heard execs talk about something long-term only to not see any of those come to fruition because the series was cancelled even before some of the plot points introduced find any resolution? At the end of the day, this new endeavor's future largely hinges on people's reception. While the premise is definitely interesting, what remains to be seen is how they will spin this show in a way that is separated enough to the Superman we know that it can stand on its own. Krypton debuts on Wednesday, March 21st on Sci-Fi.